we'll need to use common denominators when adding and subtracting fractions. So here we have to find a common denominator, and then add the numerators. And so that will give us a fraction over the common denominator. So first of all, let's look at an example which actually starts with the same denominator, just to keep it simple to begin with. So how about 3/4 plus 1/4? I think you'll be able to tell me straight away that that's equal to 4/4. So if we draw it out, so here we've got the 3, 1, 2, 3, plus 1/4. So then we just squash up all of those together. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, plus 1. So that gives us 4/4, which is equal to 1 whole. Next, let's look at an example where we don't start out with the same denominator. So how about 1/2 plus 1/3? So now if we draw it out, so I'm going to draw, here's 1/2, and here's 1/3. And you can just see by eye that if we divide them up into sixths, then now we have pieces of the same size that we can add together. So we've got 1, 2, 3 plus 1. 1, 2. So using arithmetic, what we would do is to do 1/2 times 3/3 plus 1/3 times 2/2. So this is what I showed you in the previous video. So that gives us 1 times 3 plus 1 times 2 over 2 times 3, which is 3 plus 2 over 6, which is 5/6, and that's what we can see in our little drawing. We can handle something quite complicated in the same way. So how about 23/41 plus 71/101? So this is a random example I took with numbers that are all prime numbers, so we can't factor them out at all. So we're just going to do the same thing as we did up here. So 23/41 multiplied by 101/101 plus 71/101 times 41/41. So if you multiply those together, you get 23 times 101 plus 71 times 41 over 101 times 41. So that, if we multiply those together, that's 2323 plus 2911 over 4141. So this is our common denominator. And now we just add together the two numbers in the numerator, so that would give us 5,234 over 4,141. So the same principle applies. And now let's just do one to show you that subtraction is just the same. So how about 5/8 minus 1/3? So same thing, so we've got 5/8 times 3/3 plus 1/3 times 8/8. So that would be 5 times 3 plus 1 times 8 all over 3 times 8. I'm sorry, not plus, it's minuses here. That's the whole, that's the point of this example. We've got minuses, but it works exactly the same way. So 15 minus 8 over 24, or 7 over 24. And here, be nice to see if I could simplify this further. So let's look at the factors. So 7/24 is equal to 1 times 7 over 1 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Those are all my prime factors. Excuse me, that's not written very well, but you can still see that there are no common factors on the top and the bottom, so I cannot simplify.